Okay, so in this video, we're going to be accepting input. So let's write input and hello, what's your name? \n. \n means that new line that we want in the shell. We don't want it to be the same line. So let's print it out and hello, what's your name? So the user will write back his name, Jack, for example. So we need a value, like a name. So name. So we write name, and in the shell, let's run it again. So hello, what's your name? And the user writes Jack, and the name becomes Jack. Like Jack becomes the name's value. So okay, let's print hello. And because the name is Jack, we'll be writing plus name and another plus the string how are you. I'm gonna put a question mark, and yeah, it becomes a string. So we're gonna print that out, and hello, what's your name? And the user puts Jack. So hello, Jack, how are you? We're gonna put a space there. So run it, and Jack, hello, Jack, how are you? Okay, so that's the input, because we give space for the user to write, and we're gonna ask again for the age. And age, how old are you? Plus name, which is Jack, plus let's put a question mark. Okay. So if we run it, it's not gonna provide anything because we didn't put input. So like before, we're gonna put input and the age, and run it again. So hello, what's your name? User puts Jack. Hello, Jack, how are you? And how old are you, Jack? 20. So I'll show you how to build a basic calculator. So we'll start with num1, and we'll write input, and in the string, what's the number? Okay, so num2, we're gonna write input, and in the string we'll write how much you wanna add. Okay, so we need a result, and so we will do result, and the value of the result, like what is it? It's num1 plus num2. Okay, so it's the result, and we'll print out the result to show it on the shell. So we'll run it, and what's the number? 12. How much you want to add? 2. Wait a sec. So I'll add an equal here. So we'll run it again. What's the number? 12. How much you want to add? 2. So it shows at 122. The reason why is because num1 and num2 are identified as strings, and we will test that and type num1. So it's a string, so we'll want to convert that to numbers. Okay, so wait, let me just. So how we can do that is we'll put integer, and we'll put like that one, and also the num2 integer, and we'll do it and run. So what's the number? 15. How much you want to add? 74. So it gives the real result, 89, the correct one. So because the num1 and num2 are interpreted as integers. So let's go with decimal numbers. What's the number? 52.12. So let's do it again. 15.21. So it shows an error because for the numbers with decimals, it is interpreted as float. So we'll write float for num1 and float for num2 also. Run it again, and we can finally write 15 and 216.15. So it will show the correct number because we put float on num1 and num2. I'll show you another method on how we can calculate the numbers. Like we just need to put it in front of the num1 and num2 on the result. So we'll put integer, bracket, and run it again. So what's the number? 155, 24, 179. It shows the correct result.